Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Crypto the Magnificent's latest and greatest performance. For my next trick, I'll be using the magic cabinet seen on the right. Which, I think this grid was on the... It was to the right, yes. Oh no, I've left the paper copy over there. Yeah-oh. Although the across entries are normal, I've got a special show planned for the down entries. In each column, one of the clue answers must be abracadabra, disassembled, then reassembled into an item employed by my stage show. During this transformation, one letter, poof, vanishes, falling straight down through a trap door. Taken together, these letters reveal what I'll be using all these items for. So that's where they'll go. So, in each column, one of the answers will be anagrammed minus a letter, which will then go down into here. Taken together, these letters reveal what all the items will be used for. There we go. There we go. Well, hopefully I've made the grid correctly. If not, I can look it up if need be. But fingers crossed. Yes, indeed. I do. Thank you, Josh. Yes, fingers crossed. I do a special bonus card on Christmas Day for my scratch card. So I do a £1 scratch card. 1 to the 25th of December, so that's 25, and then I make it £30 for no good reason. I want a special scratch card, an extra expensive £5 scratch card for Christmas Day, December the 25th, because why not? Live a little. Okay, allow me first go at all the clues. I guess the best thing to do, if you do all the across clues, we're kind of going to miss out on all the down shenanigans. So I'm actually going to start with the downs today. And let's start with the downs. Let's put a line in there. Keep Miss Longoria's flip-flops. Keep Miss Longoria's flip-flops. Uh-oh, a cultural reference, but I've got the answer here. Well, no, who was the setter? The setter is Mark Gottlieb. And this was set in 2013, something like that. It was the source I have. It was published in 2014. Oh, well, I will now, Marky V. Well, this is the thing. That's what I want to do, Caters. I want to do as much as possible without being able to put it into the grid. Because I think if we just do the acrosses, the downs, they've sort of solved themselves. So that's why I want to do the downs first. Because we'll go, there's something different here or something. So let's do the down first. Let's be different. I've got one down. Has anyone got one down? Who will Dan remember? What? It's not Evan Longoria. Go for it if you've got... It's Eva. It's Eva Longoria. But it's Eva's, so you put an S. Flip-flops, put it the other way around. Save. If you keep, you save. Now we can put it in the grid. Because we know its length. Oh, do I go across? Oh, that's well. So we know that this one's going to be anagramized. I don't know whether to do the acrosses or the downs. I can't make decisions. 2 down. Of course, we're doing 2 down. Yes, I'm going to not even look at the grid. For each of these. Make an impression on woman hugged by talk show host Terry and a pair of therapists. Make an impression on woman hugged by talk show host Terry and pair of therapists. I don't know who the Terry is, however, on this instance. Can you please tell me the Terry? Is it Terry Gar? Terry... don't know, but it's going to be Terry. Then pair of therapists is probably TH, maybe? Because the first 2 letters of therapist. Teriyaki. Terry Gar isn't a TV host. Terry Hatcher, I didn't think... Really? Hatcher? Okay. Oh, Terry Wogan. None. I prefer... Make an impression on. Dent. Woman. Woman could be her. Not going to get that, so I'm going to go to number 3. Pretentious Gala started late. Anagram of Gala? A lag? Pretentious Gala could be fate, F-E-T-E. Start of late is L. Pretentious, artsy. Fungi's got 2 down. I have moved on, however. First letter, please, Arch, of the answer to the clue 3 down, regardless of what we put in the grid. Pretentious. I mean, arty. There's 4 spaces in the grid, of course, so it's either 4 or 5 letters. Okay. I want it to be artsy, because there's so many anagrams you can make from the letters of star, for example. Artsy. Why would it be artsy? No. Okay, arty, artsy. Is it either arty or artsy? Let me ask that question. Yo, effrontery yourself. It is, okay. Arty or artsy? Gala? Started late. Oh, is it going to be taking the first letter off? Oh, it's party minus the first letter for arty. There we go. There we go. Pulverizes green and orange exteriors. Pulverizes green and orange exteriors. Anagram of green for pulverizes green. And then we need something for orange, which I'm assuming will be O, to get something that means exteriors. Let's see, the exteriors of green and orange are GNOE, or GNADOE, if you include the and. I like a good partsy. Okay, a few people getting 4. Pulverize, blend. Green could be new. Could be eco. Orange exteriors. First letter, please. If it's either GRE or N, I'm going to be disappointed because that leads towards the anagramming. Darn it. Genera. Pulverizes. Why do I think pulverizes is going to be the definition now? I should be able. Good. I'm glad it's not just me, Arch. Thank you. Thank you for showing me some support. Everyone's always going, oh, I've got these in the chat. No one's ever sticking up for us plebs who haven't got it. I'm glad it's not just me. Next letter, please. Green I guess could just be G. Oh, well, I've got it from Hollow's clue, but although Marky V... Oh, no, maybe I haven't. Well, Marky V's probably wrong. I mean, grinds, based on Hollow's clue. Grinds. But why would it be... Oh, green must be G. Why is green G? Orange exteriors are rinds, of course, the, like, piths. Why is G for green? Oh, RGB. Oh, I always forget things like that. Now, that's 6 letters. That's 6 letters. We can't put it in here without removing a letter first and anagramming it. My guess is going to be... Oh, I can't see any anagrams there. Grins. It's not the best anagram, is it, if it is just grins? Rings. Actually, rings would work, wouldn't it? Rings would work. So it could be rings, something like that. But we deliberately... This is why I'm doing the downs, because we can't put it in the grid, so we'll have to work a little bit when we do the acrosses. 5 down. Reluctant bunch circling a hospital. Reluctant bunch circling a hospital. Bunch. Set. Reluctant feels like the definition. Bunch, we need a sort of a shortish word for it. Circling AH for a hospital. Bunch. Set. Few. We need reluctant. Timid. Shy. Shady. No. I should be able to get this. Bunch. If you bunch, you squidge together. You... Oh, I haven't got any paper if there's any anagrams. No anagrams today, please. Uh-oh. Where's my paper? Oh, it's over here. Found it. Oh, it's got my to-do list on. Which I haven't done. Right. Well, I've done one of the two things. I was going to say three things, but it's not really a thing. Bunch. If you have a bunch of grapes, you have a set of grapes. First letter, please, because this should tell me the first letter of bunch. L. With AH in it. I'd want it to end in Y. No, I'm going to come back to that one. My mind's just not locking onto any of it. I'm glad you're getting it, but I'm going to come back to it. 6 down. Provides employees for half of mansions. Provides employees for half of mansions. Is it staffs? Something like that? No, it can't be. It's either going to be 4 or 5 letters. Oh, it's right there. It's sort of a hidden, but it's not. Half of mansions is mans. And it's just mans. So if you provide the staff for something, you man it. There you go. And it's half of mansions. Okay. There we are. Moving on. See, I can do a thing. Express contempt for one enrolled in Idaho City's idiotic classes. Express contempt feels like its definition. Oh, it's a long one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spaces in the grid. One enrolled. So a student, a tutee. In Idaho City's idiotic classes. Oh, yes! I had. Yeah, okay, Marky Wee Wee. I had entirely forgotten. Thank you, Arch, for the awooga and effrontery. What is this? It's 7 down. If this is 7 up, this is 7 down. This is not a good day to remember that clue. Express contempt. I need to bold it. In future, I will bold them. Hateful. Okay, express contempt for... Who started this anyway? May have been me. I'm not getting this one, so I'm going to come back to that one. 8 down. Worked out, therefore, was less independent. Worked out, therefore, was less independent. Yes, Marky B. I'll send one of these cans in the post. I may put it in a waterproof envelope and then poke the can with a stick. Have fun. Worked out, solved. Therefore, thus, ergo, thus, was less independent. Feels like it's the definition, although it should be is less independent. Five spaces in the grid. Oh, therefore could just be so. Yeah, an envelope. Yeah, just an envelope full of loose 7-Up. Yeah, well, 7-Up mojito flavour. Which I'm going to have to drink in the next month or so before it loses its best before-ness. Nope, not spotting this one. 9 down. Professor's creation is bunk. Professor's creation is bunk. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 again. Professor's creation is bunk. 11. I think it's an anagram of creation is. It's got to be an anagram of creation is, right? Oh. Oh, it's only 5. I was not looking at the grid properly. 5 or 6. Okay. Prof for professor. Sir, creation. Is usually the letter S. Bunk could be a bed. Or a cot. Professor's creation. A paper. Ooh, I'm doing very well on this one. Having passed over some of your hints on some of the earlier ones, I'm now struggling. 10 down. Beginning to evaluate. Less than 1% of short Inuit. Beginning to evaluate. E. Less than 1% of short Inuit. Okay, 10. Appears to be... Oh, yeah, I was looking at the wrong place. Okay, 5 for this. Oh, is it? Oh dear, okay. And a bit forced. Okay. Oh! Skim. And Eskimo. Beginning of evaluate is E. Short, less than 1% is skim milk. And I don't know where the O comes from, but I'm assuming Eskimo. Where does the O come from? Beginning to evaluate is E. Less than 1% is skim. Oh, of short. Okay, yep, fine. So it's, 5 o'clock. That O is short for of. We don't know what the anagram is, though. I'm going to go with Mike's. That's my guess. But we can't put it in, so I'm not going to. 11 down. It's a long un. At the edges, knitting lass carried in bold shades. At the edges, peripheral, knitting lass, anagram of lass, carried in is bold shades. Hang on, there isn't. Carried in is. Oh, smoke. I prefer smoke. At the edges, so it's going to be something like peripheral or something like that. It's a long clue. Yeah, I'm going to come back to these. Should have done the acrosses first. I'm actually quite happy that I've done the downs first because it gives us something to work on when we get back to them. 15. It's another long un. Most insane fear lacking energy. General is trapped by boulder, by the boulder. So most insane feels like it's the definition. Fear lacking energy. So that's far. General, gen. Is, might be is. Trapped by the boulder. The rock. That's not terrible. Far, because you get far, the, and then that's father something. That's not bad. Most insane. Fear lacking energy is far. General is trapped by the boulder. Father, and then so it's most insane. Hang on, so it should be ST, not father. Farthest gone. So it's stone, and then we put a G in stone for gone. Farthest gone. That's good. Is that going to fit? Farthest. No, of course it's not, because save is 4 letters. So that's an anagram of farthest gone. Is it going to be Featherstone or something? No, not quite. But there we go. It's going to be an anagram of farthest gone. Please don't put any answers in for farthest gone. Please don't. No anagrams for that. If you spot it, go for it. Think about it, but don't put it in the chat. 16. I got a long one. What have we got here? 6. Initial move from west to east affecting thin diner. Initial move from west to east affecting thin diner. So it's a word that if we change the first letter from W to E, if something is thin, it's watery. And if we change that W to an E, we get an eatery, which is a diner. I'm having that. I'm having that, and that's going straight in. Hopefully Hologo agrees. Would you suggest that I have done that the right way around and that it's eatery rather than watery? Just checking. I think I've parsed that right. 18, 5 letters in the grid. Expand identification amid new uprising. Expand identification amid new uprising. I mean, if you expand, you swell. But identification is usually ID or papers. I'm writing that down, Marky V. I'm writing it down. I've got a long one. Expand. Expand. Big up. Uprising. A swell. A surge. Amid new uprising. Is it a hidden? It's not a hidden. Well, because I recycle a lot of my paper, anything that I write notes on, as long as it's got nothing sensitive on, it gets recycled. So someone at a recycling centre somewhere is going to have a treat. Expand. Volumize. How many letters did I say it was? 5, so it's either 5 or 6. Amid new uprising. So N, a word meaning expand, beginning with N, and it has ID in it. No, not getting it. Going to move on. Nicholas fried 10 sole fins. That's got to be an anagram of 10 sole fins, right? Nicholas fried 10 sole fins. Is it going to be a particular Nicholas? Because it looks like it ends in son, S-O-N, or is it Santa Claus? Or is it Nicholas? Nicholas something Steen? Lofsenstein. Flint? Hang on, Flint? No, it's not Stone. But Stones is there. Fillen Stones. Is it a particular person at this point in time? That's my next one. Tinsel phones. Nicholas. There's an E missing there. Oh, this is true. If it is the clue that we just have to anagram to get it into the grid, we don't even need to solve this, and we could just get rid of a letter and do an anagram, and it could be loftiness, because it's missing an E. And an N. It's not quite right, but it's something like that. I'm going to come back to that, just because I think it's going to be a particular person. I don't know the answer. 22. Sort of shows up. And here's about communication officers' first pages. Sort of shows up. And here's about communication officers' first pages. First pages is P. And it's hyphenated. And it's 22 down, which goes here. Oh, it's a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So something up. Oh no, there's up in the clue. Okay. I'm going to run away from the long one as well. State put away octet. State put away octet. Okay, that's fine. I've got this one. 23. Can we put it in the grid? Can we put it in the grid? We can. If you put something away in terms of food, what do? And you state it so it sounds it out loud. Type it in the chat if you think you got the answer. State put away octet. How many are in an octet? 8. So put away is 8, A-T-E, but it sounds like that, so it's 8, E-I-G-H-T. 24, good craps rolls. From a high roller in a city, 2, 4, 6, etc. Well, those are evens. And I don't know what a good roll is in craps, actually. Is 7 bad? What do you mean that T looks a bit strange? 7s are good at first. high and then turn bad. Oh. Well, that's no help. In a city, 2, 4, 6, etc. So we have 6 places, and 11s are also good. Elevens, because even. So can a city be EL? Is there a city called EL? Because then you got 2, 4, 6, etc. Those are evens. A high roller in Chicago. Oh, that's good. A high roller in Chicago. It's the L train. That's good. Oh, I like that. So that's 11s. We can't put that in. We have to take a letter away and anagram it. It's probably going to be sleeve. That's my guess. But I'm not going to put it in because we're not sure yet. That's good. 30. It could, but it feels a bit lazy if that's the thing. So I bet it's not. Miser ruined French cathedral city. Miser ruined French cathedral city. I have been here. It is the capital of Champagne, apparently. Not Champagne, as in they're known for their champagne. It's Rheims, as any. It was a clue in one of Foggy's amazing punny things. It's Rheims, 31. I had to stay there overnight because we couldn't drive all the way back home in a day. Not quite preparing to rob head of old Atlantic City establishment. Casino. So that is an Atlantic City establishment. Not quite preparing to rob must be casing. But take the last letter off of it. Head of old is O. And you get casino, 32 down. We can't put it in. So we'll just move on. 34. Check recipient of positive response in gym class. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I think. Hang on. Yeah. Or should I say I? Because that's the positive response. Positive response in gym class. Okay, type it in the answer in chat if you think you've got it. I should give some of these a bit longer. I will give one of the next ones a bit longer. But this is a PE. PE is your gym class. Shudder, he says. Actually, I quite like gym. I wasn't very good at it, but I liked it. It was fun. It was something to do. Put I in that and you get a check recipient. 35. Fictitious snippet of feature article ran. Fictitious snippet of feature article ran. 5 letters in the grid. So true, Sean. I do actually need to get healthy. I am not very healthy at the moment. I need to go to the doctor's. I have a doctor's appointment on Monday. It was meant to be this morning, but I got a text quite usefully just as I was about to get out of bed to go to it, because I had to get up early for it. It was an early doctor's appointment. They cancelled just as I was about to get out of bed. My alarm had gone off, but I was doom scrolling, and it cancelled. So it was a case of yes, and I went back to sleep. It was great. Best morning ever. Anyway, since COVID, I've had a few issues. I hurt all over, and it hasn't stopped. I was fine for about a month after I got COVID. Then, now I hurt all over, and in particular my joints and my muscles, they all hurt. And it is getting quite irritating, so I'm having it checked out. So it's probably something like long COVID, or just something post-viral. You just never know. I'm just having it checked out. There's nothing serious. But I just have no energy. I can't run. I can't do anything. So anyway, it was such a wonderful morning, catnip. Whoops, Zadster. Call him back. Anyway, I'm not getting 35 down. So let's go to 36. Treated plague without a considerable advantage. Anagram of plague without the letter A, and you get leg up. Leg up, which does fit. Anagram of plague without A, you get leg up, a considerable advantage. Disposed of publicity together. Disposed of publicity together. team, disposed of, got rid of, threw out, disposed of publicity. Publicity is probably ad. Publicity might be an ad. Disposed of. Rid. Because it could be 4 or 5 letters. Disposed of publicity together. As one. United. Together. Team. First letter, please, Hollow. So anyway, it hurts to write, it hurts to type, it hurts to do anything. The food that's on the top shelf of my cupboard in the kitchen, I can reach it, nothing stops me from reaching it, but it hurts to pick it up. If I hold anything, it hurts. Very annoying. P. Disposed of. Next letter, please. Disposed of. It's not a hidden. Pose is indisposed, but... What? Oh, publicist PR, fine. Together, us. Disposed of. Prim, prop. Pray. It's not fun, Zadster. I mean, it's hardly the worst thing in the world, but it is noticeable and annoying. Much like myself. Not a hidden, no. Together. One? Is it prone? Like you're someone who's disposed to something is prone to something, and if you do it together, you do it as one. So I think it's prone. I'm going to have to take a letter out and anagram that, but I think it's prone. Good. Does rush back. That's read. It's not does, it's does, which are deer. Reverse it, and you get rush. Hang on. It's deer. Rush, which is a read, is backwards. So it's actually deer. I think it's that way around. 39 goes here. And 40. Harmony bit while talking. Harmony bit while talking. Bit. Peace? Yeah, peace. So it's going to be peace. P-E-A-C-E. It's probably going to anagram to cape, I would imagine. So... No, I'm going to ask no... I mean, I see why Catus was doing that because, yeah, good work. But no potential anagrams in the chat, please. It's probably going to be cape, though. Let's go to the acrosses. Yes, we are keeping promise. It's me favourite. It's me favourite. It's me favourite. Type. I'll give it a few seconds. Type it in the chat everything you got it. It's my favourite. It's a hidden. It's my favourite because when I don't spot them, I get very irritated at myself. And the crossword. It is swear. It's hidden in yes, we are. It literally keeps a promise. So swear. 5 across. Prosecutor goes after innocent Greek character. Prosecutor goes after innocent Greek character. Okay. Good evening, Barnes' Emma. How are you today? And well done for Arch for obeying the letter of the law, if not the spirit. Prosecutor, a sewer, innocent. If you're innocent, you're clean, you're pure. There's an M in the third place. Greek character. Got to be a Greek character in there. So I know 24 Greek characters. I mean, 25 if you count the Oracle at Delphi. 26 if you count Zeus. Prosecutor might be a DA. Or something like that. Goes after innocent. And then Greek... Are there only 6... Lambda. Lamb! Ta-da! There you go. I don't know whether we have DAs or not, actually. But American culture is certainly prevalent enough that DAs... And I think it's an American term, but we know it. For a DA. District Attorney. There you go. And the Greek character is Lambda. Oh, you meant lamb? Oh, an innocent person a lamb? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fine. Yeah, we have that. Yes, we do, Stephen. Second-rate Brazilian cities. Vivacity. We have... Oh, sorry. I thought you meant lambs. Yes. No. Yes, we have KCs, formerly QCs, the King's Council now. Still feels strange to say that. Second rate's probably A, second letter of rate. Brazilian cities, Rio. I'm assuming vivacity is Ario. Does that mean vivacity? I'm going to have to check. I mean, it fits the wordplay. But is that a thing? Yeah, KFCs, yeah. It's not a thing. Okay. Second rate must be B. Oh, and that makes work. That makes sense. Brio definitely means vivacity and life and things like that. So if it was first rate, it'd be A grade. But it's not. It's B grade. Brio. There we go. Let me just move that there. Where China Beach took place, improved TV. I mean, where China Beach took place, improved TV. I mean, I don't know the specifics, but I know enough, I assume, to put everything together. Lots of you getting it in the chat. Yes, I assumed it was American TV. That much I could fathom, given that I hadn't heard of it. Go for it. I'm going to give this to Alchemist. Alchemist, please. Because G and Catus and Hollow, you're all the sort of people who get this immediately. But I would like Alchemist to have a go. And I'm hoping that they're going to start to say... No. I'm hoping that they're going to say something. Yes, Vietnam! Ding, ding, ding! Bonus biscuit for you. Thank you very much, Alchemist. You are very welcome. Anagram of TV, I mean, because it's improved into Vietnam. China Beach, tell me about China Beach. It wanted to be MASH for a later war, but it didn't work. Okay. So, Vietnam. Oh, and with the letters actually already in the grid that I hadn't even looked at, because I'm just so brilliant. It does make it easier. N and 4 letters. Dazzling Stars, probably a Nova. Cosmetic brand in recession. Avon backwards. You get Nova. There we go. See, yeah, I'm pleased that we did the downs first. Struggled through it, and now we make easy work of the acrosses. Ghetto's evicting that guy. And one of those, muscle cars. Okay, fine. Why are you going ding dong? Oh, right, yes, I just realised as soon as I started saying that. Ding dong. Who's that? Yes, I've got this one hollow. Might give this to you this time, although you're always getting them. Go for it, Hollow. Going to give this to Hollow. What is the answer to his? I do know it. It is GTOs, because it's ghettos, but we're taking out that guy, he, and we're taking one of those, i.e. the first letter, i.e. T. Take out HET, you get GTOs, and those are some old muscle cars. 15 across, 4 letters, starts with 3 letters, and then E. Retreating pair of aliens. Head overseas. Ah, okay. That's nice. Okay, yeah. Retreating pair of aliens head overseas. Now you see, Catus, I thought the other T was disappeared. I thought the other T went just simply because I thought that you'd keep them together, but it doesn't actually matter. Well, we'll do the anagrams when we get there. Hollow. Go for 15 across in the chat if you think you got it. Yeah. Yes, I have heard that. It is TET, E.T. for the aliens. 17 across. Written backwards, by the way. 17 across. 5 letters. Place to buy magazines and quantities of drugs. Losing 50,000. Well, I assume a place to buy magazines is a stand, a magazine stand. It could be a kiosk. Oh, kiosk minus kiosk minus something for... Right, so the kilo. Kiosk minus... So it's... Yes, it's kiosk. So it's kilos. Quantities of drugs are kilos, but it's losing the 50. The L. So take that out. And then 1,000 is K. That's quite nice. I like it when you can do things like that. And it is a place to buy magazines. Kiosk. I think that means that this is smoke. This one here. Kiosk. 19 across. Giving up making tournament brackets, according to reports. Giving up making tournament brackets, according to reports, yeah. These are definitely more straightforward than the downs. Definitely more. Oh, it's a bit apocryphal, was it? That's a shame. Yeah, because the no va doesn't go. Yeah. 19. 19, 19, 19. I think so in this instance. It's a better solving experience because if we'd have done all the acrosses first, the downs would be a bit, well, okay, but, you know, I prefer that. Okay, go for 19 if you've got it. Go on 19. It's seeding. If you seed a bracket, you sort of make the tournament bracket, and it sounds like seeding. To give up. So making tournament brackets is the wrong version. The correct version is seeding. Okay, so we've got a 9-letter word here. Special quality. Retained by delicatessen. It finally left. I'm laughing because I know what the answer to this is. I guess it is my second favourite. I would find it hard to disagree. Okay, it's my favourite, but it's not. What do I mean by that? It's my favourite, but it's not. Indeed. It's a hidden, but it's hidden backwards somewhere in the clue, so I'll give that a few extra seconds for you if you haven't spotted it yet, because it isn't. I don't think it's particularly easy to see, especially a 9-letter word. Go for it. It's hidden. In delicatessen, it finally, but it's reversed. Niftiness. Great word. Great word. Niftiness. And that is a special quality. Have I spelt it right? Niftiness, yes. 5-letter answer here. Like a snow bunny, often faces away from dog sled. Like a snow bunny. Often feels like oft, and then faces away from dog sled. No, hang on. Like a snow bunny, often is the definition, and it's ogled, isn't it? Because it's dog sled, but the faces are taken away, i.e. the first letters. So take away the D from dog and S from sled, and you get ogled. What's a snow bunny? No? Is a snow bunny not an ogled thing? Well, that's a shame, because that wordplay worked out quite well. And it's got an E in the right place. But Kate disagrees with it. What is a snow bunny? Easy to think. Snow bunny is someone who enjoys winter sports. Well, I could come back to this. I'll put a question mark after it. Snow bunny. Plural, an inexperienced, usually female skier. Oh dear. But okay, well, I'm going to put ogled in then, and we will. I would have preferred a better definition there. I mean, ogled is not a particularly nice word anyway, but 26. Component of glass is clay, oddly. Component. Oh, just miss out an important word. Component of glass shield is clay, oddly. Yep, happy with that. Yes, I read it out. The words it didn't like were usually female. Admittedly, sort of, it's held it for misogyny, which is fair, but you know, it was overly cautious there. It's every other letter of shield is clay. It's silica, and that is a component of glass. 28 across. I've got 28 written here. Do I mean that? I'm assuming so. But I'm checking. That doesn't make any sense, actually, does it? Let's have a look. It should be 27-28. That makes more sense. 27-28. Okay. Dreadful ad-free alternative. Dreadful ad-free alternative. Come on, you can get this, Dan. Come on. Dreadful ad-free alternative. So it's either going to be dreadful or alternative, because those are both anagram indicators, anagrines. It's going to be an anagram of ad-free, but I haven't worked out what... Ah, got it. Got it, finally. Took me a while. It's still not the best. It's still not the sort of the nicest connotation. Was it? Anyway, okay, go for 27 if you've got it. It's an anagram of ad-free, and it means dreadful. I think alternative is the anagram indicator here. Yes, it is feared. You see, I almost read that, and then didn't spot that you had the word feared in it. The anagram of ad-free is feared. But that is a good clue for whenever you get an ad-free streaming service that is rubbish. 28 across, 5 letters beginning with G. Wow! Kansas video game enthusiasts. I mean, I'm just going to go for it, geeks. G for wow. Kansas's KS video game enthusiasts is me! I like a good video game. There is just not enough time in the day for everything I want to do. It is so disappointing. There's 9 letters in the next one. Acts of combining feels like a definition. New York's returns. NYS returns, so it's going to be sin, because that means together in Greek, so I'm happy with that. With these returns ultimately. New York's returns. With these returns ultimately. Oh, that's nice. Syntheses or something. Sin. New York's returns. With yes, sin, these literally is there, these is these, returns ultimately is there, syntheses, okay. Well. 30 across, so we're doing pretty well here, very, very well in fact, 6 across. Phrase weirded out staff member, phrase weirded out staff member. Phrase motto weirded out staff member. 1-5. Is it an anagram of phrase? H pairs. R shape. In the middle of the street. R shape. Something his. P his. Hello, K-Bart Plays. Good evening. Hello, how you doing tonight? Oh, it could be a staff. This staff is in a magic person. Good evening. Hello. We are doing Cryptic Crossword. We're doing the across clues because we did the downs first because we're strange. There's nothing strange about the across clues, but there is a little gimmick going on with the down clues. I will recap it when we get there. Welcome. Don't shout out the answers. Allow me to first go at all the clues. That's the main thing. If you get a clue, type G, and then I'll come to you when I want the help. For example, now for 30. Has anyone got 30? Type G30 if you've got it. I've not got it. Might come back to it, though, because we should leave some work to do when we look at the downs. So let's... Katus has got it. And GM Brow, good evening. First letter, please. What is that one on its own? Staff member? Weirded out. Creeped. E? Oh, no. E harps. E sharp. Oh. Oh, dear. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's E sharp. It's an anagram of phrase. It's E sharp, and it's a member of a musical staff. Don't like it. Let's just move on. Struggle after group departs tech company. Struggle after group departs tech company. Right, Microsoft. Is there a group in Microsoft that we could take out for, or a group for struggle? Microsoft, Apple. Tech companies, Yahoo. So a group is probably a set or something like that, a duo. We're going to take that out of a tech company. What a clue for the people for the raiders to come in on. Struggle. If you struggle, what letters have we got in here? I should actually use some of the grid, shouldn't I? I keep forgetting that I have these options. Okay. I mean, Apple could work. 2014, Apple was very much a tech company there. Struggle. Is there a set that we can put in Apple to make struggle? Sit Apple? Is it Apple? That's my first question. Struggle is in wrestle. Pin? What's a 2-letter word for a group? 2-letter word? Keep wrestling with it. Oh, I've not got any of these. 2-letter word for a group. Give Dan the hook. Oh, these are all making sense to you and not to me. Is it just ST for stapple? No, grapple. Oh, there we go. Good evening, Bus Stop TV. So group is GR. So grapple, but take out the GR, you get Apple. That's your tech company. There we go. Don't like that one either. 37 across. Crooked nose ages. Crooked nose ages. I'm just going to go for this one. It's an anagram of nose because it's crooked. It's eons, which is ages. And thank you, More Dragon, for the follow. You'll like it here. It's silly and stupid, and I get stuck on a lot of puzzles, and I do a lot of games and puzzles and things like that. Thursdays is normally Cryptic Crosswords. Tuesdays is usually puzzles of a different variety, but at the moment it's just Tuesdays and Wednesdays are now all just games, computer games for now, because the big puzzle boat that we were doing for most of the year has now finished after 100 and however many puzzles. Disturb Heartless Hunter's Weapon. Disturb Heartless Hunter's Weapon. Well, Heartless Hunter is H-U-E-R. And if you anagram that, you get a weapon. Is there a Eru? A Hure? A Heru? A Rua? What have I got? Something I, something E. A file. Is it a file? No, if you disturb, you rile. Okay. Rifle! Rifle, take out the middle of rifle, you get rile. There you go. Slowly got there. I should have given that to chat. I apologise. But anyway, there we go. Rifle. County police concealing mistake, although it contained it as well. 41. Close but no cigarette there, Arch. 41. County police concealing mistake. I'm going to give that to someone who has just come in, if one of them have it. So we've got Alchemist who's got it. Hollow's definitely got it, but I want anyone from the raid who's got it. Or someone who hasn't had it before. Colonel Hands, go for it. I may have an emote for this very word. Typo! And Catus I knew was going to do it. Typo, which I'm going to deliberately typo here. It's deliberate. I would very much like that on the record. What do we got here? Is that magenta or something like that? Mother, yes. Maintains representative colour. Oh, okay, so it's Mar around Agent. Mar around Agent for magenta. Agent A was a good game that we did recently, so that's Agent A, isn't it? Agent A, that was a great little puzzle game that we did a couple of weeks ago. So that is magenta. 43 across. Engineer sued for union payments. Okay, yeah, happy with that one. That is very much something I would do, Catus. It would be sort of the meta typo. GM, go for this one, GM. So I'm going to give this to GM. Everybody, shh. Engineer sued for union payments. It's your dues, correct? And engineer is not a noun, it's a verb. So we anagram that and we get Jews. 44 across. Thank you very much, GM. Collected a certain amount of phaser energy. Collected a certain amount of phaser energy. I don't think it is this, but serene is hidden in phaser energy. Oh, no, it is that. If you're collected, you're calm. You're serene. Ah. That sound you hear is the penny dropping. Serene. And it's there, it was a hidden. And finally, speaking points for contents of a novel. Speaking points for contents of a novel. Is it prose? Yeah. These are the points. These are the prose. Is it prose? Prose? It's my favourite, by the way, for those of you who are new here. It's my favourite type of clue because if I don't spot them, I get very cross that it was just right there all along. Is it prose? Prose? Pros and cons? I did wonder, but points for pros? I wouldn't... So we get pros. Okay. Oh! Okay. I need to nick those. I need to nick those little lovely emotes. Nicking them right away. Okay. So the downs, I'm going to have a quick recap. The across entries are normal. That's fine. I've got a special show planned for the down entries. This is themed around magic. But basically, in each column, one of the clue answers must be anagrammed minus a letter which falls through a trapdoor. So one answer in each column is anagrammed minus a letter which drops out here. And the down clues were a lot harder than the acrosses. Oh, nicking that as well. Okay, so 1 down was that. 2 down. Make an impression of... So we know that this is an anagram, so we know that these letters are in it, but not in this order. Make an impression on woman hugged by talk show host Terry and pair of therapists. Artie is in there. Grinds, that's going to become rings. And the D is going to pop out down here. So that is, I think it's worth me, just so that I know if it's anagrammed or not. I'm just going to put them in yellow, just so that we know that it's an anagram clue, so that we know all the others in that column are normal. Because Artie is normal, Eatery I think was normal, so therefore this one has to be normal, the anagrammed. When you say a hint, you mean for the grid, for the answer, not the grid entry, I assume. Make an impression. Yes, a hint, please. I can't see either the grid entry or the answer yet. Make an impression on feels like the definition. Pair of therapists is probably TH, so woman is like her. I need to know the Terry. Can we just have the Terry? I think that's going to be the most useful thing. Talk show host is a 5, and Terry's just Terry? Oh, so Oprah, then, surely, for the talk show host. Oh, it could be Ellen. Oprah, Terry, Ellen, Terry. And pair of therapists. And it's going to be her inside of it. Terry and pair of therapists, TH. That's not gone well. Make an impression, which I feel like... Ooh, okay. Male talk show host who used to work with Kathy Lee. So, my American friends, I'm after your help for the talk show host. Woman is probably her. Because her and then Terry. So we got that. Regis Philbin. Okay. Good old Regis, first millionaire host in the US. So if we put Regis, and then we got her and Terry and pair of therapists. There's no W in any of that. We need a W. Woman would just be W. Okay. So Regis, which is going to go around things. I just haven't done it yet. Woman hugged by talk show host. So Rue. Pair of therapists. Register with. Register with. There you go. There's your anagram. So it's Regis, Terry around W, and paratherapist is TH. There you go. Regis, Terry around W, TH. Register with. So now we need to anagram that minus a letter, and we get that. I'm going to come back to that. Please don't say it if you spot it. No. Whoop. Zibbit. Gibbet. 5 down. Reluctant. Well, that's loath, isn't it? Bunch, circling a hospital. So a bunch is a lot. Circling A, there's your A, and then H for hospital. Loathe, there we go. Job's good. And man's, that's in normal. 7. Express contempt for one enrolled in Idaho City's idiotic classes. Well, Boise is your Idaho City. Express contempt feels like it's boo. Is it boo Boise's? Express contempt for one. Is it boo Boise's? Okay, so this is not a word that I've heard of. So idiotic classes are called boo Boise's. Boo Boise's, are they? Boo Boise's. With my voice. Okay. Oh, and it's say it out loud because of the express bit. So an idiotic class is not. I was entirely thinking of like an easy A class in college or something like that. No, idiotic class is in a class of people. So as from bourgeois, but with boob for idiot. So is that the booboise or something like? Anyway, wow. Boob. 8 down. Worked out, therefore, was less independent. Well, I think this is I think it's solved. Because worked out is solved, therefore is so, and was less independent. Oh, that's good. Was is lived, and it's less I for independent. That's good. I like that. Solved, and that is becoming that's going to be anagrammed to. I'm going to get this one. I'm going to get this one. D, V, and S. Doves. I would imagine doves. Because it's things. So we've got to remember that the downs are anagrammed into an item employed in the stage show. So they're all things associated with magic, because there's magic going on. I'm going to put the L down here. So that's solved. That's good. That might help with that when I come back to it, when I've got no more letters, actually, it turns out. Don't like it. Okay. Why do birds? We just don't know. Professor's creation is bunk. 9 down. Ooh. Professor's creation is bunk. Is there a Professor Betty? Or bed something or other? Is, so I feel like there's going to be an S at the end. Professor's creation. Beat, bent, beats, and then bunk. Well, there's no extra letters that I can get here. Now, of course... No. I think this is normal because this looks like flash paper, which is something you might well use in a magic show. So that's probably been anagrammed plus a letter. Professor is an in... Oh, clever. Okay, so if someone is professing, they are telling, they are saying... Creation... Oh, is it an anagram of is bunk? Creation is... Bunk. I can't get what creation is. Is the last letter S? Yeah, no, it's not. Okay, what is the last letter then? Oh, it's birth. Hang on. Because that's... That's a bunk. A bunk is a berth. But why? Okay, so why is professor's creation? Oh, the birth. Oh, it's an out loud indicator to profess, to say something out loud. Oh, that's actually quite good. I'm using that in the future. That's good. And it sounds like birth. B-I-R-T-H. Yes, absolutely. 11 down. I mean, this. Something glasses or something like that. That's got to be not what we're making here. At the edges, knitting lass carried in is bold shades. I don't like the in is, but anyway. What glasses? Dark glasses. Why would you use dark glasses in a magic show? Well, I guess you'd hide stuff behind your eyes. You think it's normal? Oh no. Oh no. At the edges. It could be my old friend Jack Grasses. Always getting in trouble was Jack Grasses. At the edges. Yeah. Back glasses. Sack grasses. It can only be glasses or grasses. Bold shades. I'm not. Is bold shades a definition? I feel like the bold shades must be definition. Anagram of shades. Oh. Anagram of shades. Okay. At the edges. It's a one-word definition. Shades. Shades. Hang on. Shades are dark glasses, aren't they? Okay. Okay, so why is it dark glasses? At the edges, knitting. So that's KG. Knitting is there. Lass. So it's KG and lass. Carried in is bold dares. There you go. So it's dares. I missed a letter from lass. There you go. But it's KG lass in dares for dark glasses. Good clue. 15 down. Farthest gone, but it's going to be something else instead. Something you would use in a magic show. A 10 of hearts. 10 of hearts is your anagram, and we're missing a G. There we go. Eatery is there. 18. So 18 is here. So this, I think, is our anagram. Oh, no, it's not, because it's there. Okay. Expand. Widen. Identification. ID. Amid new uprising. Oh, new is just reversed to get widen. Yeah, okay. Widen. Okay, good. Tin of beads. Okay. Nicholas must be Nick. Fried 10. So anagram of that. Fried 10 soul. Okay, no, it's an anagram of 10 soul, and we're going to get some fins. So nickel notes are some fins some nickel notes? I assume so. I've now put that in there, and that is yeah. Thank you. Fins are $5 bills, so nickel notes. There we go. In a very tiny corner of Chicago. Well, it's like there's so much Cockney rhyming slang in quite a lot of crosswords and things like that, and you know that's such a tiny suburb of London. You have to be born within the sound of the bells of one particular church in Bow. Anyway, nickel notes. 22 sort of shows up and hears about communication officers' first pages. 22, so it's flash paper, but that is our anagram. That is going to be our anagram. So we need, and it's probably going to be I'm going to say a vowel. Has anyone got 22? Sort of shows up, and here's about communication officers' first pages. First pages is P. So it's an anagram of flash paper plus a letter. What do you think it is, Foggy? Because I'm happy just to be told at this point. And Hollow, what do you think it is? Well, I know what the entry is. It's flash paper. But the answer to the clue, half appears. Sort of shows up is half appears. Here's is literally here's. And it's going to be about communication officers. Communication officers first is alpha, which in the NATO phonetic alphabet is ALFA. And then pages is PP. So it's alpha PP in here's. Nice. So that's your anagram, half appears. So we are getting rid of HALF, APPEA, and A. These letters, these extra letters, will reveal what I'll be using all these items for. So it's probably a grand something or other. 23 is 8. That's fine. That's there. 11. That is sleeve. That is sleeve. Whoops. So that is your anagram. I'm going to remove the N from sleeve. Nothing up it. Rem. Casino. Casino becomes coins. Casino becomes coins. We remove the A. No, 10 down is there. Smoke. We've done smoke, which was Eskimo. So we put the I in. Okay, well I've got this now. I've got this now. Arch Davidson wanted to type gland tinkle, but gland. The automod didn't like it. Didn't like it. Didn't look like he liked it. Didn't like it look like me. I don't know what I'm trying to say. 35. Looks like, and I'm going to go for it. Here we go. I think it's going to be grand finale. That's where I think we're going. Fictitious snippet of feature article ran. 35. Fictitious snippet of feature article made. A feature article ran. Why did I say made? Because doesn't like its glands. First letter, please. Oh. Snippet of feature is just F. Article must be A or an. And ran. Because the F is going to fall out when we do the anagram here, because it's not this. So is next letter? It's going to be F. A. Fictitious, fraudulent. Go for it. What is the answer here? Let's move things along. What's the answer here? Because I will still parse it. Snippet of feature must be F. Article is A and ran is bled. Yes, as in the ink ran, the ink bled. Lovely. Okay, so it's going to become blade. Of course, something used in magic is a blade. Yes. Leg up. Yeah, we put that one in. Prone. So that is rope, because that's your thing used in magic, and the N falls out of that. Deer becomes raid. Peace. You definitely use a cape, and we take an E out of there. So we just need this last anagram, which has been bothering me because I haven't been able to solve it. So it's an anagram of register with minus the R. So we know it's an anagram of register with. Yeah. What do you use in magic? Winged doves. Something lights. I'm writing it down. Register with White? Is it white something or other? White tigers. Wow. Hence the... Yeah, I see what your reference was there. Didn't he? Wasn't he killed by them? White tigers. You might use that. In a magic show, the extra letters that fall out from these anagrams spell grand finale, and that is Presto Chango. I had some crossbreeds in my grid. Ligers crossbreed a lion and a tiger. Couldn't get the pure breed, so I had exactly. If you're gonna have them, go all out. There we go. Thank you for the hints. That was fun. And I'm going to say I'm glad we did the downs first, because that would have been much less interesting to do had we done the crosses first. It would have been much more... It would have been quicker, it would have been more straightforward, and in my opinion, less fun.